What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on Dean's Collection, and today we are taking a look at another WWE action figure by Mattel, and this one I've been looking forward to getting for a while. I've been wanting her since I got Asuka, and here we have the ultimate, the Elite Collection Kairi Sane action figure, and I am very excited to be taking a look at her. I got this at my local Walmart, and like I said, I knew I wanted her because Asuka, and I wanted to complete my Kabuki Warrior duo, and I'm so excited to have her, and it's going to be really cool to review her. But before we take a look at the box art, I'd like to remind you guys, if you guys do enjoy this video at any point, consider subscribing and joining the collection, and I am very excited to be so close to 1,000 subs, so that's really cool. And of course, I have all my other socials down in the description below, so take a look at that if you want. But we're taking a look at this figure. She looks pretty good so far. I really do like the box art. I do like the top of the box. It just has standard Elite collection, and of course something that says lifelike details. We'll keep that in mind when we take a look at the figure. You do have a very nice image of Kairi Sane right there. Of course, the window with the figure on it. Nice red and white details with the WWE logo. Another image of Kairi Sane right there. Another image of her name. And of course, the certificate of authenticity to make sure this is an official licensed product. At the back of the box, you do have a very nice image of her in ring. Do like some of the information that's on there, and you can pause that if you want. And of course some other figures from the line. So it's pretty cool to see all these guys, and some of them I do want, especially in their Ultimate Edition form. The bottom of the box, nothing special, but opening up this box is nothing special. I honestly really don't care for how these Elite collections open. They just don't feel as good as like an Ultimate Edition. With the Ultimate Edition, you feel like you're getting something special. Even if the figure is mid, it still feels like it's something a little bit more special than these Elite collections. But getting all of her accessories out and taking a look at her at first glance, wow, they didn't do too well on her. I'm gonna have to say that right now. I think they did pretty bad. Starting off with the boots, I do like the boots. I don't care for like the weird little kind of gold and silver red little patterns here on the side of the boots. I think that looks a little odd. I don't really care too much for that. I do like the Kairi Sane, or the Kairi text right there. I love the printing here at the boots here with the gold and silver lines. I think that looks nice. Nothing on the other side of the boot, no Kairi logo there, just like it says on the other side, which I really do like. But yeah, it just doesn't look great. And as you go up, it just doesn't look great either. I don't know, man. It just something about it just doesn't look right. You do have these kind of leg braces at the thighs, and of course her kind of shorts that she's wearing. It just doesn't look great. You know, there's supposed to be like belt detail as well, and none of it really blends together nicely. I don't know. There's just something about the printing that doesn't look great. She does have these nice little accessories there, which I really do like, at the kind of hanging off the belt with these different fabrics and stuff there. It's not actually fabric, it's all plastic, but it's whatever. It does have some nice detailing at the back area. I do like the belts that does loop around, and I like the straps there. But the straps don't line up for when they're at the waist. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. I don't know. I'm not liking this whole belt thing, because that is also a print that's just printed onto the figure. It's not an actual piece, and it just looks odd. I don't know. There's something about it that I don't like. I do like the arm printing though. I will say that, and I do like this kind of elbow brace. I really do like the way it looks and the pattern that's on it, and I do like the other side of the arm, and of course the hands. Oh boy, the hands. At the top part though, it's also smudgy. They're supposed to be kind of wings, and it just looks like silver smudge that's on her top. And she does have this kind of neck piece that goes all the way down to her belt, which that's how it connects. That also looks odd. I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't hinder posability, which we'll take a look at later, but man, there's something about it that I'm just not feeling. And of course we have the head sculpt, which I will say, the head sculpt does look good. The whole face area looks like Kairi, and I'm very excited about that because it looks really good. I think they did a fantastic job with the way this figure looks. I think that her likeness is there. Of course, she does have another eye underneath her hair, and looking at both of those, it looks like her, and it looks adorable. I really do like the makeup. I think it looks great overall, and she just looks nice. I really do like her. Until you get to the hair. Oh my god. This is the worst part about the figure. What the actual hell were they thinking about doing this hair? It looks awful. Like, the hair looks so cute on the box. The blonde going in from the pink with little bits of green. What the hell did they do here? They smudged so much of that paint. There's supposed to be like, it looks like it's supposed to be like the tips of pink that are on the back area, but it looks like they just decided to just streak paint and just glob it on there, and without really any thought, and especially that front part. Man, that looks disgusting. And as you can see at the side here, there is a little bit of green right there, and honestly I don't have too much of an issue with it on the figure, but it still just doesn't look great. And as you can see, the blonde looks great, but they just, wow. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the way they did this hair. The green just looks a little too thick to me, and the blonde just turned into a baby shit green, and it just doesn't look good. It looks like it goes from, it's supposed to go from blonde to brown, and it looks like that's accurate. And the blonde that is actually on her looks great, but on the figure, oh man, they just messed up so much, especially that pink at the front part. That looks disgusting. Like, what did they think? I don't know, man. I really don't understand what they were thinking about this. But doing some image searching of the kind of renders of the figure, because usually they have renders out before they release it, and I wanted to take a look at it. They do have this figure, and it looks so good. Like, look how good that looks. Everything about this figure, from the boots, like those little straps there, they're more flowy. The strap that's from the neck to the belt, that looks so seamless. The hands still look like shit, but something about that just looks off, and I don't know, man. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you. I know we're in the posability segment now, but man, I can't get over that. But you can see that she doesn't have that much posability when it comes to the head, just some side to side, and really nothing else. This whole entire piece here doesn't hinder any articulation at all, because of the belt being, you know, moving with it, and the thing not being attached by anything. I would like to glue down the front part, because there is like these strings that it's supposed to look like it's connected to the top too, and if I did glue that, it wouldn't even hinder posability at all. It would look a lot better actually, especially when doing poses. But if you wanted to remove this, I mean, there is another necklace underneath that is hidden that yeah, it just wouldn't look bad if you remove this whole part. I know it's supposed to be accurate to what she wears, but yeah, I just feel like that if you removed it, it wouldn't be that much of a deal. But I would do some mods to it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. She does have some other posabilities though. She does have an up and down at the arm, rotation, a bicep swivel, a nice double bend at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist, and of course the classic hinge joint. Nothing crazy going on there, but that haul is pretty good. She does have a swivel at the kind of top chest part with a crunch as well, which she can crunch pretty far. She does have a swivel at the waist as well, so she can go back that far and forward that far with her crunch. Of course, she has a nice split at the legs. The leg can go out that far, which I feel like it could have been a little higher. Like, I don't know. Is that high enough? I don't know. It just feels like it could have been a little bit more higher. She can't go back that far. Has a nice swivel at the thigh. Has a very nice double bend at the knee. It's a little tight because of the boot part here. And she does have a up and down at the foot. And she also has a kind of a boot swivel, kind of cutting off at that rubber piece. I forgot to mention that, but I just don't feel like adding that because I'm just not a fan of this figure. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to have to keep searching for a new Kairi Sane figure. I'm going to try and modify this figure, but man, they just kind of dropped the ball a little bit. But we're not done reviewing the figure yet. And these are kind of just some kind of poses that I could try and get in. I really just wasn't feeling putting this figure in that much poses because I'm just not a fan of this figure. But she does come with some accessories, so we'll take a look at those. She does have an umbrella and of course her pair of hands, which the hands are not great either. The hands look really weird. The silver kind of peg just looks odd. And the way these hands look, it looks like they got it from another figure because of the way it looks. It looks like that she's wearing fingerless gloves that was from another figure. So they just took those hands and then tried to match the paintwork that's on the outfit that she wears. And I don't understand it, man. I just don't get it. I do not like those silver parts there either. I think that looks pretty ugly. And yeah, I think the sculpting looks great. If it wasn't, you know, if they were her hands, they would look, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They do look nicely sculpted. They're supposed to be fingerless gloves, and you can kind of see it a little bit more with these splayed out hands. But she's not really supposed to have those at all, so I don't understand why they use these hands. I'm sure there were better hands out there, to be honest. They just look off. I don't know if that's just me, but they look off, and looking at the box art, it just looks like they tried to match the paint on other hands. That's what it looks like they tried to do. And with this hand, it looks like she actually does wear these fingerless gloves. So why not try and paint them like that? Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know what they tried to do with this figure. Honestly, this figure is so sad. But we have one more accessory. Maybe this will change my entire life, and this is the umbrella piece. And you can watch me struggle while I talk about this umbrella piece, which is pretty simple to put together. Don't pay attention to my slowness putting this umbrella together. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I do like that they included it because it is like kind of a key feature to Kairi Sane, and it looks nice overall. I really do like the way this umbrella looks. I like the detailing of the umbrella part and the pattern that they got going on here, and if you did kind of swoosh it around, you can get kind of like that hypnotic look, so I think that's pretty cool, and she does do that before she gets in the ring. Honestly, she's not horrible. I do like her with Asuka here. I think this is a cute little picture here, but man, this figure, man, this figure hurts my brain. Like, it's like they had it perfect with those renders, but then they ruined it. Like, it just feels like they ruined this figure, and I don't know what it is. The hair is the thing that really upsets me the most, and I'm just not a fan of it at all. It just looks bad. This is a bad figure. She does stand for about like 6 inches, a little bit over 6 inches, I believe. Here's her with her little buddy Asuka. I think both of them look cute together. She needs a new paint job, but she does look nice next to Asuka. She does look very nice next to Rhea Ripley. I think that looks cool. And just because Halloween season's coming, here's Jason. It's been a while since we've seen Jason, so here's Jason with Kairi Sane. You never thought you'd see that duo, but wow. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this figure at all. I think the posability is nice, but everything else is just kind of trash. I think I'm giving this figure a 2 out of 5. I'm not a fan. They could have done so much better with her. She deserved way more respect than what this figure is. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan at all. Of course, if I'm being a little too harsh, you can let me know. But honestly, this is just my opinion. If you guys really like this figure, of course, like it. I don't care. It's you do you, man. I just don't like it at all. But yeah, it's not a bad figure. It needs a repaint. I'm definitely going to be doing a repaint later on. Probably not a full video of it, but I will be doing some showcase at some point because this figure definitely needs some more respect than what they gave her. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this figure if you do have it. And also, I have a lot more WWE figures coming out and also that are out right now. So I do have a whole playlist for those and you can watch those at your leisure. But I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. I will see you guys in the next WWE review or whatever review I decide to do next. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you show. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.